In June of 2019, a 18-year-old girl named Bella had just wrapped up her first year of college. And so she came back to her hometown. It was like this little town that was surrounded by forest on all sides, and it was tucked up in the mountains. And Bella's favorite place to go was this man-made lake that sort of sat in the middle of this forest that was near her house. When Bella comes back from college, she's been seeing her friends and her family. You know, she's excited to be home for summer, but she's already feeling kind of bored. She tells her mom and dad, hey, I'm gonna go out to the lake. And they're like, I don't know, the weather's kind of bad. It's getting kind of late. You sure you want to go? And she's like, it'll be fine. And into the forest she goes. And she's maybe like halfway, she suddenly hears a strange sound that she's never heard before. She hears the sound of a bell ringing somewhere in the forest, and she can't make sense of it. There's got to be some sort of rational explanation for this. So she just keeps on walking. But after going another 5 minutes or so, the sky now has become completely dark, thunder's rolled in, and it's actually starting to rain. And she is now drenched. It's a full-blown storm. Like, this is getting dangerous. Even though I'm so close, I gotta turn around now. She turns around and she begins going back. And immediately, as she's walking, she can hear distinctly something is moving behind me. And so, trying her best to stay composed, she starts walking a little bit faster, and she hears, again, branches breaking right behind her. And then she also begins to hear the bell. Whoever or whatever is behind her, they've got this bell. Now she can't help it. She can't walk anymore. She starts running and she gets faster and faster. She's stumbling, she's falling, but she can't look. And the whole time, as she's moving, the bell sound is constant, sporadic. It's right behind her. And so as she's charging down the trail, all she can think to do is pull out her phone. And she calls her dad. Her dad picks up and she's practically incoherent. And she tells her dad, something's chasing me. I'm getting out of the forest. He's like, I'm coming. Me and mom, we're coming to the trail, we're gonna come get you. Meanwhile, Bella, she has to see what's behind her. And so she turns around, having no idea what she's gonna see. And then on the other side of the clearing, she watches as this tall, dark, thin figure steps into the clearing. And with each step that it takes, she hears a bell ring. And she sees from the glint of the moonlight, there's a bell positioned on the waist of whatever it is. And so now she knows that bell sound she heard has been the sound of steps this thing takes. And at this point, she turned and just bolted. And immediately the bell picks up. She knows this thing's gaining on her, whatever it is, and it's charging after her. And luckily, about 5-10 minutes later, her dad practically runs into her. He grabs her and practically carries her out of the forest, and he's back in the car. They peel out of there. They went straight to the police station, and she reported what happened. Police would tell Bella that whoever's out there, they're gone now, so you're safe. But for Bella, she has never gone back in those woods again.